Hi there, and welcome to the Margin Calculations template. Before we dive into this template, let me introduce myself first. My name is Alexandra Panic, the head of product at Procurement Tactics. It's wonderful to see you here. The team at Procurement Tactics has over 20 years of experience in procurement and negotiations, and we are eager to share our collective knowledge and experience with you. Today, we're introducing two templates to you. Not only templates, but also spreadsheets that can help you compute information that's useful for procurement professionals. But first, let's get some basics out of the way. There are some certain terms that we have to understand before we proceed with the margin templates we will soon discuss. First off, we have the invoice price. The invoice price is the price of a good, service, or asset from a supplier or a vendor. This is usually a key factor in defining the profitability of a business transaction. Next, we have the margin, which is the difference between the invoice price and the sales price. Promotional price. The promotional price or promo price is a discounted price that lasts a certain amount of time for the benefit of the consumers. Next is the sales price. The sales price is the price of a good or a service when sold to the consumers. It is the price that a consumer pays for a product or a service. The sales price is a significant factor in determining the revenue of a business. However, it is often influenced by various factors such as production costs, market competition, and similar. There are two templates that we would like to introduce to you. The first spreadsheet template is for calculating either the invoice price, the margin, or the sales price. This is useful in having an overview of a product, asset, or good. It gives you an idea of things like the selling price that you would like to aim for or the margin you want. It's a fairly simple template with 4 rows, and first being the value, the added tax. The other 3 are calculations of the sales price, margin calculation, and invoice price calculation based on margin percentage. The second spreadsheet template is a bit more complex, but don't worry, as we will break it down to you step by step. This template can be utilized when you want to determine the regular margin and the promotional margin of a set of products. Such overviews are useful when you need to calculate margins for a specific supplier or set of products during regular sales or promotional sales. Let's have a look at different columns and what you expect. This is the first template that we have. It's a fairly simple template with 4 rows, the first being the value added tax. The other 3 are calculations for sales price, margin calculation, and invoice price calculation based on margin percentage. All you have to do is change the values highlighted in the orange cells to calculate the information that you need. Onto the second template. We will go column by column to explain each cell. Invoice price column. The invoice price is the price of a good, service, or asset from a supplier or vendor. Rebates column. Rebates are standard discounts that a supplier can provide, resulting in a lower net purchase price. If you have such agreements with suppliers, you can fill them in here. Sales price. The sales price is the price of a good or service when sold to consumers. It is the price of a consumer pays for a product or a service. Now that we have filled in these, we know what the potential regular margin is for a list of products. If you negotiate agreements regarding promotions, the following overview can also be useful in quickly seeing the impact of the promotions you're negotiating. In the second part of the template, we will discuss promotional margins. Besides the 3 margin columns, there are 4 columns that we will still need to address. The first one is the promotional discount you want to offer to your consumers. Let's assume in this example that it's 25% discount on the selected assortment. You can easily adjust the number in the orange cell above. Another option is to enter a fixed amount in the column itself. There are various ways to negotiate the discounts a supplier offers for promotions. In this template, 3 methods are outlined. Take a look to see which one works best for you, but also try to find out which arrangement you can make with suppliers. Perhaps a supplier is willing to offer more of a discount in method 1 than in method 2 or 3. As long as you understand the impact of the discount more than the supplier, you have the advantage. Fixed discount column. Let's look at the first and probably the simplest one. One way to negotiate is for suppliers to offer a fixed discount of X or epsilon dollars. You can enter the discount in the orange cell, which will automatically calculate the margin you make in the promotion. This form is often used when you have a fixed promotional price. For example, all cans of Coca-Cola for $1. Next one is percentage of the sales price column. Let's move to the next calculation. In many cases, suppliers may be willing to reimburse a certain portion of the discount you want to offer the consumer. In this example, where you want to give a 25% discount to the consumer, you could, for instance, agree that the supplier reimburses 75% of this. The orange cell above indicates the portion that the supplier is willing to invest for the discount you want to give to the consumer. For example, if you want to offer a $3 discount to the consumer, the supplier provides a discount of 75% of these $3. Last one is the percentage of the invoice price column. Another commonly used method resembles the previous one, but it is a little different. Instead of the supplier reimbursing a portion of the discount you want to offer to the consumer, the supplier now reimburses a portion of the invoice price. So once again, you want to give a 25% discount to the consumer. In this case, the supplier reimburses 75% of the 25% discount on the purchase price, which amounts to a discount of $1.69, or in other words, 18.75%. In simpler terms, the calculation is 75 multiplied by 25%, which equals 18.75%. And it's time to wrap this up. We've shown you two templates capable of giving you the invoice price, the margin, the sales price, and the regular margin and promo margin based on 3 different methods for suppliers to give discounts. This can be a great tool for your business endeavors, especially in negotiations, and can give you a stepping stone in decision making. As always, we're glad to be of service to you, and if you want to learn more, you should check out our procurement tactics courses. I'm Alexandra Panic, and I wish you a wonderful day. We hope to see you again soon.